We will use Tableau to visualize this data set. These are different shapes and their X and Y coordinates. And there's quite a few shapes. For example, in column B, you have dino, away, H line, V line, and so on. So we'll load this data into Tableau and then see how the shapes look like. Okay, let's move to Tableau and go from there. Let's open the text file, the datasaurus text file. You can go to sheet 1. We just drag the x-axis as columns, the y-axis as rows. There's only one dot because we need to drag the ID into detail so that each individual ID is shown separately. Right now, there's all these shapes, and it's very cluttered. And that's what the data is showing. If you want to see each individual shape, you will have to use the filter feature in Tableau and filter only one of the shapes while hiding all the other shapes. So let's drag shape into filter. Only check one of these, let's say the dino. And what do we expect? We expect to see a dinosaur. I like my circles to be solid, so this is a solid one. And so on and so forth for any other shape. You can show this filter and let other people choose it. The interesting thing, of course, statistically, is that they all have the same summary statistics, such as average and variance and correlation between the X and Y, even though they look completely different. So that's the lesson for this exercise. That's all we have. How to create a scatter plot and with the data source using Tableau. Okay, and if you want all the shapes, this is more of an advanced trick. You can create a new sheet. You can drag again X as the column, Y as the rows, get each dot as separate dots by dragging ID into detail. One interesting thing is you can drag the shape to the left, and let's see what happens. And now you get each of the shapes separately. So you can resize all these and make the shapes more solid, make the dots smaller, increase the size of the dimensions of each of these cells, and make sure it's as close as possible to the same width and height, because that makes the scatter plot look the way it should be. Because then it'll be distorted if you don't have the same width and height. Okay, and if you really want to, you can drag shape on top of color so that each shape will have a different color. And you can control that by editing the color here. Just double click and select another color. Or you can pick any color that's on your screen, on your computer screen. By clicking here, you won't be able to see why I click, but let's say I click the color black somewhere on the screen, and then the dots will become a black color. So, so that's why this is colored in this way. And of course, you can drag show shape as something for the end user to hide and show, as we did before. And similarly, you can move this above here and show them vertically. So Tableau is great because you can take one of these categorical variables, put it to the left of the scatter plot, and it can show you the horizontal arrangement of the mini scatter plots, or you can show the vertically arranged scatter plots. That's all I had. So I hope you enjoyed this Tableau scatter plot video.